What's going on, guys? Back at the gym. Uh, it's like 10 o'clock at night, and I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna record this pull workout. So basically, back and bicep and your rear shoulder, and we'll see how it goes.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.
What is going on, YouTube? Back at the gym, about to go over my pull workout or my back, rear shoulder, and bicep workout, and just show you some exercises that I use in order to bring out my back, my rear shoulders, and also my biceps. So for me, just to give you a little bit of information about me, I think genetically I was gifted with a pretty thick, wide back. I don't necessarily have a problem gaining or adding mass to my back. As far as my arms, they kind of seem to be lagging. So that's something I'm going to be trying to bring out. Now, for a warm-up here, I am just doing some regular pull-ups, nice and slow. I'm not really focused on the number. I just kind of do however I can without really exhausting myself. I believe on this one I did 5. Yep, 5. I kind of just like to hang there, get a good stretch right before my first exercise, which is going to be my compound movement. So compound movements, if you guys don't already know what they are, they're just exercises that incorporate they incorporate more than just one body part. So my first back exercise for this pull workout is the deadlift. Now I'm starting off with the 135 pound warm up, and it's very important to get a warm up of at least 1 or 2 sets. You don't want to go into your working sets or heavy lifting without warming up, just to prevent injuries, get some blood flowing into your muscle. So we'll go over this. As far as the deadlift, just to give you some history, I really didn't practice or incorporate that in my workout regime until December of last year. I think I had trouble putting up 225. At the time, it was kind of a milestone, and 275, I think around December, was my personal record. So my PR at 275, I think I was about 155 pounds. So I think that's an okay personal record, but definitely, like always, you want to progress. Now, with these deadlifts, I'm just doing 2 sets of 12 reps on one, and I believe 8 reps on the second. Now, next, I did a 225 pound for, I think, 3 or 5 reps. I'm not sure. And with this deadlift, what I did, I want to see where my strength is before I start getting deeper into the cut. As I get deeper into the cut, I know my energy and my strength is kind of gonna go down, just because I'm not gonna be eating as much carbs, and that's just the price you pay. Obviously, when you're not eating as much, you're not gonna have as much energy. So right now, I'm loading up 365 pounds, putting on the weight belt just to be safe. And what I think I need to invest, as you can see, as you'll see right now, I got the weight up, but I couldn't hold it for 3 seconds because my left hand, the bar was just slipping. So as you can see, I was kind of losing the grip. What I think I'm going to invest in is straps, just so I can hold the actual weight in my hand for the 3 seconds. So with the next exercise, I am doing a barbell row, and this is actually a great exercise for your lats. Um, I'm doing 135, really focusing on the reps instead of the weight here. This is 135 for 4 sets of 12 reps, and I am using a neutral grip. With the second set, what I did is I used a underhand grip, and I kind of alternated between the neutral and the underhand. So the first set and the third set was a neutral grip, and the third and the fourth set was a underhand grip. With this movement, for guys, you want to make sure you're driving the weight with your elbows rather than just picking it up and driving it with your arms or your biceps. So next up, I have a T-bar row with 2 plates of 45 pounds, so 90 pounds. And this exercise really incorporates the middle of your back. So the same as the other exercise, the barbell row, I focus more on the reps rather than the weight. And with the form, you really want to bring your shoulder blades together, kind of squeezing them together. For the last set that I did, I kind of did a drop set, so I went all the way to 12 on the last set, and then as you can see, as you'll be able to see, I went ahead and I took the 45-pound plate off, and then I did another 12 sets for that, just so I can feel the burn in the middle of my back, like I said, and also get more blood flow in the long run. I'm sorry. So if you guys hear heavy breathing, that's probably my dog, Sunny. He's right next to me while I'm recording this voiceover. So you might hear him snoring. Sorry, but I'll try to keep him down. All right. So for the next movement, as you'll be able to see, I am going to be using a lat pull-down machine with a different handle. I don't know exactly what it's called, but it is, if you can see, it has kind of some handles on both ends, and this really gets the lats. I really like to pull the weight down and bring it back up slowly. That really gets the pump going in the back. Actually, one of my good friends, Eric, he taught me this when we were working out a couple weeks ago, and it really makes you focus on the movement instead of just being an animal and bringing down or pulling down as much weight as you can. Obviously, form is better than weight, so focus on the form and get the blood going and get the pump. So for this next exercise is going to be a rear shoulder. I believe is going to be a bent over fly. And I like these. I like to go light and a lot of reps. So about 15 reps for 4 sets. And that will really get your rear shoulder, since your shoulders are made up of 3 parts: your front, your side, and your rear. So it's really important to hit all 3 heads of the shoulder. This next exercise is called a face pull, and the same concept. It is working your rear shoulder. What you want to do is get a rope, and you want to, depending on whatever your preference is, as you can see, I use 2 grips here. Whatever suits you, you want to pull the weight to your face and then slowly bring it back down. and I believe I did 3 sets of 15. So this next part, it is a hammer curl, a cable hammer curl, just warming up the biceps before I do 2 other bicep movements. I really didn't feel it would be necessary to add the easy bar curl as well as the bicep curls. Um, I understand a lot of you guys out there probably do these countless times trying to get your arms to grow. However, a tip from me: if you want to have bigger arms, you don't necessarily want to focus a lot on your biceps, but focus more on your triceps. The reason behind that is your triceps cover 2/3 of your arm, so it's smarter to train pay more attention to your triceps than your biceps, because they will count for more mass, or they cover more mass in your arm than the biceps. And that's one thing that I'm trying to work on. I'm trying to bring out my arms since I feel like they're lagging. So I appreciate you watching this commentary. Hopefully this gives you an idea for your next back, bicep, and shoulder day. And appreciate it, and thank you. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the commentary. Right now I'm at my house. I'm about to go to sleep. So I stopped weighing myself every day just because I want to focus on hitting my calories and my macros each day. As far as the cut, this past weekend, so Saturday and Sunday, wasn't the best. On Saturday and Sunday, I kind of had a huge cheat weekend because I was working an election, and on Sunday I had a bunch of places to be and parties. But this week I'm gonna get back on track. Yesterday, I don't know why, but I felt really full at about 1,800 calories, so I stopped eating. So, depending on how I feel tomorrow morning when I wake up, I may do a leg day or take a rest day. The reason behind that is with these heavy back days with deadlifting, I'm incorporating a lot of leg muscles in the deadlift, so I might already feel tired or exhausted tomorrow morning, and also my lower back, which I've done a back day and deadlifted, and then the next day squatted, which isn't necessarily so bad, but it's still I feel very worn out. So I might take a day off tomorrow or not, depending on how I feel. I think starting the 17th week, I'm going to start kicking up a notch, and we'll see from there. So I appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully these videos are interesting and informational, and I will catch you guys later.
Tell me pretty lies.